We know that traffic is really annoying for all of us. We know how stressful it is. We have to consider the world is getting really more globalized, actually. So we created a product to fix this problem. First things first, we are Lucas Siecola, Leonardo Yamauchi, Samuel Moreno, and Enzo Motoda. About our product, the General. It's a vehicle that can be used like a car in the streets, like a normal car, but it isn't a normal car. It can be transformed into a helicopter. It's an electric car. We're seeing in newspapers, in TVs and journals that the electric cars and other vehicles are getting more space today. And the Helicar is in this selling product. So it's an electric car. And the propellers, just the engineering part of the car, the Helicar, the propellers are folded in the sides and has a tail that comes from the trunk. So when you press the button in the car, the propellers come through and goes out of the car. And the propellers can work and you can fly. And here is the first image of our product.
The normal car causes a lot of damage to the environment because what makes it move is from gasoline that's made from petroleum. So this causes a lot of damage. And also another disadvantage of the normal car is that because of the excessive quantity of the number of cars in the street, the number of accidents and the stress increase as well.
So let's talk about the advantages of our product. So first, our car don't pollute the environment. So we use solar energy that don't pollute the environment, and it's really good because, yeah, it don't pollute. So it's a good thing. And another thing is that doesn't cause traffic because you can fly throughout it, and because of it, there's no stress because you're flying. It's so good the sensation of flying, and the locomotion from one place to another, it's really fast. And like for a businessman that don't have any time to do to locomote from one place to another, like have work to do, like stuff like this, it's really good. So here's a story about it.
I remember last year that I couldn't get to take a test because I couldn't get a time to make it at school. And it was so important test because I go bad in the first and I need to recuperate the grade and I couldn't get it. And me, my mother, my father get a lot of stress and we got a lot of stressful in the car. So the traffic and the normal car just are a problem for the normal people.
For safe features, the Helicar has external airbags, so if you fall from the sky, it won't be damaged, and so the people inside it. It has alarm against thieves, so you won't be robbed. That's not a problem. And it has alarm if you are running out of energy, so you don't need to be aware of all the time of how much energy do you have, because it has an alarm if you are running out of it, and it has an emergency battery. So if you completely run out of energy, you have something to land. And if you are in an emergency situation like that, you have the automatic landing system that lands the car in the first place that it found safe to land. And it has a navigation system that is shared between all the helicars, that it allows two helicars not to collide in the air. And it's a very fast car. It can go up to 200 kilometers per hour in the ground and 450 kilometers in the air. And Besides that, it's a very expensive car because of the new technology, so it's $200,000. But in benefit of it, it's that you never will spend with gasoline anymore. So you don't have that spend with gasoline.
So in conclusion, that I can say that the Helicar it's a really good car, and like the sensation of flying is really good. So you would not regret on your decision to buy it. So I think it's thank you for paying attention on the presentation, and I see you up there.